before we left, we were talking about Sanwo-Olu, and you were saying something about if he did not stand for, because we gave an illustration where like if Buhari called you and said, "Oh, you do this," and you're like, if he did not stand for what his Oga say he should do, then he should have said no, or he should have left it. He should have not lied, basically, he should have stood for what was right. So, would you feel, because during this whole election period, people were really aggressive on Twitter. I think I'll give you two scenarios. There was a man, his wife was supporting Asiwaju. So the man publicly came out and said, "Oh, mom, that's my wife, oh, that's not me. Anything she has to do, that's her. Me, I'm Peter Obi, that kind of idea." And there was another guy, why are you laughing at? For real, though. There was another guy that he posted a picture of Asiwaju. You know those pictures that are like, okay, yes, it will soon come. And people were bashing like these guys. Would you feel like the world is creating weaker men? That's my question. No, OJ, let's start from you.
Do I feel like the world is creating weaker men based
Yeah.
off of those two?
Yeah, those three. Because she said if Sanwo-Olu
Yeah.
knew, okay, because
Yeah.
people actually died, so you should have, if you
No,
wanted to
she's
stand
right.
for something, yeah.
She's
So
right.
those
she should
three.
understand that.
Those three. Do you feel like the world is creating weaker men?
I wouldn't say the world is creating weaker men. I would say weaker men are more publicized, right? Like 100 years ago, you didn't have social media,
Yeah.
right? So you could be within a community, for example, and then the people that you had as leaders, quote unquote, would be the definition of strong,
Yeah.
right? Or the people that were in the public view,
Yeah.
or whatever, you could say they were strong or whatever. Now, if you're in another place, right, like let's say a different country, you would not know, you would not be aware about of the weak men that were in that separate location. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know, do you get what I'm saying?
No, not really.
Okay, so I don't believe the world is creating weaker men. I just think weaker men are more publicized, right? Because social media is there. It's like now that there's social media, more people are now attuned to the fact that what these people are saying is going to spread around rapidly. 100 years ago, you didn't have social media. So if all of us were in this place now, we have no knowledge of what was going on outside. So if everyone in this room was strong, you get, your definition will be, all the men in the world are strong.
Yeah.
But now that there's social media, the guys that are outside, you can see them and then you can define them as weak.
No, but
Do you get what I mean?
during that, yes, there was no social media, but you could see the way it was. I don't know if you've watched Shaft or so. So it's a, don't worry, I'll explain it. So there are three guys. There's the grandpa, there's the son, and one other person. There's a scene in the movie that the grandpa, who is not a millennial, tells the son that, okay, see, things are actually changing. Like before, you could what's the word now? Things like you posting what you stand for and what you believe in. If people attacked you, you could like stand up and be like, what the fuck? That's what I believe in.
Yeah.
But now people are deleting it. Like, as a man or as a person in general, I firmly believe that whatever you say, you should stand by it so far you believe it. But now it's like people are just, if they come and attack me, if I support Asiwaju now, people find out and they attack, I'm deleting my tweets. All of a sudden you don't believe in it again, that kind of thing.
But what if it's not necessarily fear?
If you loved this episode and you would like to learn similar things, please subscribe, share with your friend. I'm gonna do everything. Peace out.